We've all been there. Which diet should I pick? Keto, intermittent fasting, paleo? Burdened by decision fatigue, we go back to the junk and never even pick a single one. But the truth is, every diet works, you just have to commit to one. If you look online, there's probably hundreds and thousands of videos of each and every specific diet and people's experiences with it. There's whole channels dedicated to the keto diet and how phenomenal it is. There's a bunch of channels probably dedicated to how good the paleo diet is or how good intermittent fasting is. There's so many brands around these different diets because they work. The caveat being for certain individuals. I know tons of people who lost weight through various different dieting methods. All of these diets follow one key thing. They subconsciously lower your calories. Now, even though you're not really paying attention to the calories, they all work behind the scenes. They all subconsciously limit your food choices or like restrict your time. There's a bunch of various roads we can go down here, but at the end of the day, it all comes down to a subconscious restriction of calories. And to put this into perspective, I am a huge proponent of tracking calories. Like, this is what my whole brand is based upon. This is the only paid thing we currently have, is a paid application to track calories. But I've tried keto in the past and it worked for me, even though I didn't enjoy it. You don't have to enjoy a diet for it to work. Now, best case scenario, you enjoy a diet and it also works for you, and there you go. Then you have like the magical diet that you can stick to forever. But the point is, any diet that you can actually commit to will work. For the most part, it's a lot of psychological roadblocks that you have to overcome when it comes to losing weight. I can probably go vegan even though I hate the diet, and I could lose weight. I saw this quote somewhere online where it said, it's not that 95% of people fail diets, it's that 95% of diets fail people. To a certain extent, yes, but for the most part, no. I feel like it's the opposite way around. I feel like it's really dependent on the person, because then I want you to explain to me, how can someone like me hop on a diet nowadays that I don't even like and I can stick to? Now, of course, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much and I wouldn't be able to stick to it as long term, but a lot of it is just psychological and developing the skill of staying on track with weight loss. This perfectly segues into the next thing that I want to talk about, which is find the diet that you can stick to. I just preached how for the most part it's all in your head, which I still by all means agree with, but I was also a beginner once. I was also overweight at a certain point and I didn't have the skills to just stick to whichever diet. So for that reason, at the beginning, you want to find a diet that's the easiest for you to stick to. You want to experiment with every single diet. Yes, I know it takes forever. It's a pain in the ass. We all had to go through it. So now it's your turn. You experiment to see what works, figure out the diet you like the most, and stick to that for as long as you can before you rinse it out and get tired of it. Then you'll kind of intuitively know what you can add into your diet to make it more fun. But at first, you're just gonna have to experiment. Even though all diets work, one diet is gonna work a little bit more than the other. So go with that one. There's no point to make things intentionally harder if you're just at the beginning of your journey. Use as many psychological tricks and hacks to stay as consistent as possible because you're gonna need them. It does get far easier in the future, so I hope this can be motivating to some extent. But remember, at the end of the day, the diet that you can commit to, the diet that you can hold down for the longest period of time, is the one that's going to be the best for you. If you want to 10x your weight loss results, press the first link in the description, join our free Skool community, and check out the free fat loss masterclass that I made. If I gave you anything of value, consider subscribing, and don't forget to stay savvy with your diet.